Denver 7 On Demand is brought to you by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with the latest from Denver 7. The rain is back, and I'm afraid here to stay for a while. Chief Meteorologist Mike Nelson is tracking what's to come. Mike?
Just kind of a wet weather pattern setting up for the weekend. Tonight, scattered severe storms will move out into Kansas. We have a cold front coming in. The storms will be ending by the midnight hour, and cooler air comes in, but also higher humidity. And note that this front is stalling over Colorado, and that's going to stick around for the weekend, keeping the rain chances higher. 50s overnight on the plains, 40s and 30s expected in the mountains. We'll start dry and cool in the morning, but then storms developing in the high country by midday and then moving out onto the plains. The biggest risk for severe storms is to the south and east, but scattered storms across Denver and the northeast plains. Not as warm, just in the mid-70s. There will be some 80s down where the stronger storms will arrive over southeast Colorado. And we'll do it again Sunday and Monday, all 3 days. Storms likely in the afternoon, but the morning should be dry. Highs only in the 70s. By Tuesday, storm chances start to drop off, upper 70s, then back to the 80s with sunny to partly cloudy skies Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Thank you, Mike. Tonight, we are remembering the bold, innovative, effortlessly cool leader of the Denver Broncos. Pat Bowlen died last night at the age of 75 after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. It's a cruel end for a man who lived such a vibrant, full life. From negotiating TV deals for the NFL to putting tens of millions of dollars of his own money into Colorado charities, Bowlen's influence was felt far and wide, and the fans loved him for it. They've been stopping all day by Mile High Stadium, flooding social media to pay their respects to the man known simply as Mr. B. Here's Denver 7's Megan Lopez.
But sports can bring people together.
Yeah, I've been a fan my whole life. I've been coming to games since I was a kid.
I am a third-generation Broncos fan.
You know, it's one of those things as a native that it's in your blood, it's in your DNA.
The Broncos have always been here, man.
Pat Bowlen was inspiring to watch.
He expected excellence, and that's why we expect excellence here in Denver.
And he's somebody to look up to as a man and somebody to look up to as a father figure. So.
I didn't know him personally, but, you know, I've known him all my life, you know, as a young girl.
We're proud of him. We're proud to call him a Coloradan.
I happened to look at my phone late last night, and I saw that happen. And I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I kind of closed out of Twitter because I didn't really believe it.
My heart hurts, and I felt like I just had to come down here, man.
We're just here to pay our respects.
That's the least we could do.
Just like let them know that I'm thinking about the Bowlen family.
But I mean, there's things that he's done that we'll never know about.
It's a big deal to this state. The Broncos that's our team.
What the NFL is now would not be that way without Pat Bowlen.
I just hope that people don't forget him. He's an immortal. I mean, he's just an amazing man, and he's going to be missed.
Win or lose, you know, heartbreak, good times, bad times, I'm always going to be a fan.
Rest in peace.
A public tribute to Pat Bowlen will be held Tuesday at Mile High Stadium. We have all the details, along with interviews from players, from coaches, and from a lot of other folks who knew and loved Mr. B. And that is on thedenverchannel.com. Now, if you're heading downtown to Denver, could be tough getting to Colfax. Police will be closing the street from Franklin to Lincoln for the parade and the detours starting this evening for Pride. Now, the city's asking if you are planning on attending Pride events this weekend, take RTD or a rideshare service. And the traffic change is just a small part of what the city's doing to keep everybody safe this weekend. Denver 7's Lance Hernandez picks up the story from there.
Volunteers are getting Civic Center Park ready for Pride Fest, a celebration that marks the 50th anniversary of Stonewall. That was a gay bar in New York that was routinely raided by police until June 28, 1969.
The patrons of the bar that night rebelled and actually started 3 nights of rioting, which is now considered really kind of the beginning of the modern LGBTQ civil rights movement.
History Colorado shared this photo of one of Denver's earliest Pride parades. Out front, the second oldest independently owned gay publication in the U.S. shared a few more. Denver's Pride Parade has grown into one of the nation's largest. There were no significant safety issues last year. This year, police are looking into an alleged claim of stalking and a related threatening message being shared on social media.
To my knowledge, we're not aware of any threats up to this point regarding the festival or the parade. You know, we can certainly take those messages and look into them further and see what the appropriate next steps are.
Rex Fuller of the center says when Pride first started in Denver, there was an adversarial relationship between police and the gay community. He says that has changed 180 degrees.
About 3 years ago, when the Pulse nightclub shooting happened, that partnership was really demonstrated because really the whole team at Denver Public Safety all came together and made a plan to say to the center and to the LGBT community of Denver, we've got your back and you're going to be safe this weekend.
That was Lance Hernandez reporting. Denver 7 is a proud sponsor of Pride, and we'll be out there for the parade on Sunday. We hope to see you out there. This has been a Denver 7 On Demand update. Thanks for checking us out. We'll have another one later for you, and download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.